Traders, let's take a look on AAOI. And this was a trade of the day, Friday. Let me have you look at how this thing materialized in the room. You can take a look. This is actually thanks to George. He's the one who recommended AOI or brought it up. It was not, I was watching it, but he was he was the one who brought it up. So shout out to George. He's a playbook trader and he is one of the contributor into our chat room. So thank you, George. But I said yes, very good and not bad and very good overnight. Let's do it. 870 by 840, 638, which is 938 market time. And I said, if this breaks $9, could be a home run. And then at 640, we'll add it over $9 and move our stop accordingly. So trade was AAOI, $9, 870 by 840, and then add at 9. So let's take a look. Gap rating, tier 2 gap. Why tier 2? Well, shock value, you bet. Shock value was absolutely fantastic shock value. Look at this red bar. Total breakdown, rejection from the rising 21 period moving average. Stock had a run from 2 to 11 and then pull back all the way to 6. So you've got about a 40% retracement on this stock. Looks like it wants to go lower, and we had a gap up. Gap up also triggering a buy setup on the weekly chart as well. Now, as you have been watching my videos, I've been talking about how these things work out. So let's take a look, the trend line for example, on the hourly chart. You've got a trend line right here. Boom, over the trend line. Now, let's take a look. This pivot, taking out this pivot not taking out this pivot, it's right over this pivot, but on this chart it was gapping right into resistance, but $9 right here breaks, we're going to the highs. Well, I hope I could tell you that I held it all the way at the very end, and that's how things worked out. That did not happen, but the shares that worked out made decent money on AAOI. I was out, as you can see. I am flat AAOI at 1055, and this thing was a nice trade for me. Really nice trade. Made about $1,600 on AAOI, so that was really good. But let's take a look over right here. We want to play this 870 by 840, and then we want to add this at $9, and that was a trade plan. Quickly give it to the traders and what we were going to do with this trade. So 870 by 930, and then add at $9 at, that was the trade. So thank you, George, and let's take a look how this worked out. 870 by 840. This is your 2 minutes chart. Stock open, try to go down, well, no follow through. Sign number 1, that's where I get interested, right? Look at 936. Now I want you to pay attention to the timestamps here. The timestamps is very important. 638, when George at 637, George said AAOI. He's a playbook trader. He's looking at things that I'm looking at. Red bar, no follow through. Now we have this bar up, this 636, 638. And I said, you know what? I love it right here. Let's do 870. And if you go down to the 1 minute chart, which I rarely trade on 1 minute chart here, you'll see this thing setting up. Really nice buy setup here at 870 right here. So 870, and I want to put a stop right here, 840, and that's exactly where the trade was. And then obviously add over $9, and this was the add, the $9 add. Look at this. Try to move up, rest bar, and off we go. But when you really start to see, once these 5 minutes traders starting to come in, this is a $9 break right here. And look at the $9 break. Where is it coming from? Coming from a daily chart. More traders are going to get squeezed here. And then 5 minutes traders starting to come in. The higher the time frame, the big money that is coming in. Look at the 950 break. Well, it did break 950 here, but after this consolidation, 950 broke. Look, it went to $11. No, I mean, I'm happy with the 1055, which you saw, but this is a home run trade. And if you're learning how to trade, if you're looking to make consistent money and know when to load up the truck, which means add, try to really focus on your setup, stay consistent with setup. Those things really work. Sometimes we get too caught up in psychology, sometimes we get too caught up on ancillary things, but what is most important, it is the mindset that we bring each and every day to the trading day. It is, are we bringing the best version of ourselves to truly unlock the potential that each one of us has, and are we ready to unlock the champion within us? Answer the question. That's on you. If you like it, subscribe it, give it a like, and leave your comments. Happy to help out and continue to produce contents that will help you elevate your trading.